a new day. This is the drive home show. 5:35 p.m. December 31st. On 17 degrees. It is a Thursday. And it is New Year's Eve. This is the last show, the last drive home show of the year. I am driving home. I went my regular route home. Okay, we got a squeak in the back of the car now. Okay, we'll just have to talk over it. I chose to go my regular route home, which is going to McKnight, and then going to 36 West, and going to 35W, to 694. Because it is a regular work day, but tomorrow is a holiday. New Year's Day. I don't have to work tomorrow. But I thought there might be kind of, rush hour-y type traffic. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. All right, now I'm going to miss the pothole here. I missed it. Yes, there's an annoying pothole making that right turn from, Innovation Drive onto McKnight. Okay. Well, I don't have anything planned for today. I worked pretty hard today. Pretty consistent all day. I did get a few videos in. Today I watched Double Dare, and I watched Income Property. And I was watching a show of To Tell the Truth or something. What is an old game show? I think it's To Tell the Truth. 1971. Let me set this up for you. Let me lay it down. Let me set up the clip or whatever. I'm using washer fluid and I'm low in washer fluid. Don't you hate when that happens? I don't really need to use it, but I'm kind of anal and I like my windshield cleaned, and it was not clean, so. Okay, so let me set it up for you. Set up this clip. It's 1971. To Tell the Truth. They bring out a wolf, but it looks like just a husky or a big dog or something. But it's a wolf, and then the guy owns wolves as pets and something like that. And so they bring out the three contestants. You know how To Tell the Truth works, right? One of them is the actual guy. Two of them are imposters, and the panel asks questions to try to decipher who's telling the truth. Thus, the name To Tell the Truth. And then they guess the truth teller, and I don't know what happens if they win. I think if the liars lie really good, then they get money. So what does that teach you? It teaches you to be a good liar, and you get paid. Well, that's not a good message. But anyway, here's the thing. They got three dudes, right? I swear. I don't really swear, but I swear. The middle guy, seriously, I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. The middle guy looks like he's from 2015 or 2016, because whatever. He looks like he's from today. I'm not kidding you. Guy number one has a ugly suit and greasy hair and the 60s glasses. Guy number three has same turtleneck. Nobody wears a turtleneck now. He's got like a white turtleneck and whatever. But the middle guy, he's got like a little scruffy beard like people wear now. He's got like a sport coat and a collared shirt or something. He's fat like everybody's fat now. I swear he's from the future. Or, he was from the future back then. I'm gonna post that video so you viewers can watch it. Look, check for it on my YouTube page. Except I don't know how to post it. I don't know how to post a video that's already posted on YouTube. So I don't know. But yeah, so another thing of today, I was talking to my brother Eric and talking football, and I found in the year 1987. Now, this was a strike-shortened year. I didn't go into that much research on how many games the strike was shortened and all that. I know there was one year where we had the Scrubs. I think that was earlier than 87, but it could have been. I don't know. It could have been 87 with Anthony Carter, and that's how we got Anthony Carter, because he was on the Scrubs or something. Anyway, I didn't go that much into the research, but I did find the Vikings were 8-7. They won the wild card. Back then, there were only 3 divisions on each league. There was the East, the West, and the Central. The Vikings were in the Central. They had the Vikings, the Bears, the Packers, the Lions, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Well, that doesn't even make sense, because the Buccaneers are like on the East Coast and South Coast, but they were in our division. So anyway, the Bears won the division with 11-4 record. Okay, the Vikings just barely made the wild card with an 8-7 record. Over in the West, the San Francisco 49ers were 13-2. 13-2, ladies and gentlemen. That's like the Carolina Panthers, or who else is doing really good this year? I don't even know. But 13-2. And then the New Orleans Saints were 12-3. They were first and second place, 13-2 and 12-3. So the Saints got the other wild card, but they were 12-3, and they got the other wild card. So they played the Vikings for the wild card game in 1987. What's my name? Pat Summerall. I'm Pat Summerall. He's at the 20. He's at the 25. You see, the thing here is, if the referee do the flag, and if you didn't make a mistake, then there's probably going to be a penalty. So the Vikings play the Saints for the wild card game. The hapless 8-7 Vikings against the superpower New Orleans Saints at 12-3. Well, the Vikings slaughtered the Saints 44-10. 44-10. They just whooped on them. So then they go to the next week. They play the number 1 seed San Francisco 49ers, who were 13-2. They crushed the 49ers 36-24. It wasn't even close. It wasn't even close, ladies and gentlemen. So now they're going to the NFC Championship game. Blah, 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 blah. I'm in the wrong lane. I'm going to have to maneuver quickly somehow. We'll see what happens here. Is anybody turning? Nobody's turning. That's all right. I'll get in here somehow. So the Vikings crushed the 49ers by a score of 36-20. Oh, they're turning. Okay, I got my spot, guys. I got my spot. He's at the 20. He's at the 25. I smell like smoke. It's probably somebody's exhaust. I smell that a couple times, but usually I don't smell it. Sometimes, I don't know. He's at the 20. Yeah, I think I see blue smoke coming out of this van in front of me. Yeah, he's at the 20. He's at the 25. So the Vikings beat the 49ers 36-24. Then they go to the NFC Championship game. You know, the winner of this game, well, they will probably go to the Super Bowl if they don't make a mistake. You say the thing, and there's the boom. And he literally throws a flag. So they play the Washington Redskins. And they lose to the Washington Redskins 17-10. Well, the Redskins were no slouch. They had an 11-4 record, but, you know, like, that was... I got Snow Bomber ahead of me, driving with a bunch of snow on his hood. roof of his car, so it's blowing back at me, so I got to pass him. The Washington Redskins were no slouch at 11-4, but we just beat the Saints, they were 12-3, and we just beat the 49ers, which are 13-2, and we crushed them. We just crushed them. Why can't we can't beat the Redskins and go to the Super Bowl? And the Redskins ended up winning the Super Bowl 42-10 against the Denver Broncos. So we could have been Super Bowl champions that year. The Twins were the World Series champions that year. So that's just a little tidbit there. I don't even know who scored it back then. Could have been Tommy Kramer. I know it was Tommy Kramer in the 70s, but this is 87. I don't think it's Tommy Kramer. We had Warren Moon. I don't know what year. We had Randall Cunningham in 98. We had Dante Culpepper. We had Jeff George with his little sideways fist pump thing. We had Archie Manning for a couple years. You know, he's the father of Peyton Manning and Eli Manning. Yeah, he's their father. He's their faja. And you know, they're both winning Super Bowls and stuff. I'm hungry, man. I'm hungry. My stomach is calling for food. I ate a salad of spinach. I ate a salad of spinach and I ate a soup. And I ate a orange, one of those little orange tanginellos. And I had some pieces of caramel, those little squares of caramel from my Christmas Christmas gift from my employers. And I had 3 Christmas cookies. My kids made Christmas cookies yesterday. And they were sitting out on the table, and it's like, well, you know, I need something for lunch, so I'll just take some Christmas cookies. So I had three Christmas cookies. One was a shooting star, one was a red Christmas tree, and one was like a white snowman or something like that. I didn't take like the elaborate, decorated kinds. I just took like ones that just kind of had frosting on them and stuff. Well, I just missed 35E. I was thinking about if I was going to go that way or not, but I just passed that exit, so I guess I'm not going that way. I guess I'm not. We're on 36. We're coming up to Rice Street. Here's Joe's Sporting Goods here. When I worked at Sears Sporting Goods, in the sporting goods department at Sears, and somebody would come in looking for like bow and arrows and stuff, and guns and stuff like that. And I was like, well, we don't have those. Oh, do you know who does? And I'd be like, yeah, go to Joe's Sporting Goods. And they got that stuff. They got that stuff all the time. And I've never been there. Just like when I worked in the tool department, the Sears tool department, or the hardware department. You know, that's what the name of my comic strip is, the hardware department. But I didn't want to use Sears and give Sears free advertising, you know what I'm saying. So the mythical, fictional department store where they work in the hardware department comic strip is Jensen's Hardware. But anyways, back to what I was saying, when we worked in the hardware department, and then some customers, they'd be looking for like tools and stuff, you know, like specialty tools for auto mechanicking, stuff like that. And it's like, you got like these easy outs. Well, actually, they're called screw extractors, but yeah, we do. Well, I need a special one like that you guys don't have. Well, then I'm like, well, you should go to American Tool. American Tool has everything. I could tell him how to get there. You just drive up University Avenue here. You go past Dale. It's a block and a half past Dale. On the left-hand side, it's a big blue building. It's got American Tool Supply and white letters on it. You know, I could do all that, but I never been there. I was advising people how to do home improvement projects and all that stuff. I ain't never done it in a day of my life. I just learned it. You know, here's what you got to do. First, you got to get a butt hinge template, right? And then what you got to do then is you got to attach it to the door, and then you got to get this router. You need like a carbide tip blade with a 3/8 inch thing on it. And then you got to you follow that butt hinge template, and it just cuts out the thing for you. And that's where you put the hinges on the door. You know, I advise people on how to do their projects, and I never did it myself. So see, what you got to do there is when you're sanding something, first you got to use like this real low coarse sandpaper, like 60 grit or even 40 grit. Then you rough it up, man. You got to scuff it up a bit. Then after that, then you take like something like 100 grit, a little bit finer. Then you go over it, that smooths it out, right? Then after that, then you want the really super fine stuff like 180 or 200. That'll just make it real smooth. I never did that, but I was telling people how to do it because I learned. So it's 5:56 p.m. on New Year's Eve. 6 hours left in this year. Feel like I gotta go back to work in the morning, but I don't. But I gotta go back Saturday. So today is Thursday. So I get Friday off, and then I go back Saturday, and then I get Sunday off, and then I go back Monday, and then I don't even know after that. I just don't even know. I think I might work Tuesday. I think I probably work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I'm probably off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, something like that. Because it's my weekend off. I get 2 weekends off in a row, and this is my weekend off, but I chose to work Saturday, and then next weekend is my weekend off again. So when I get the weekend off, I get Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off, and Monday off, because I'm off every Monday. You understand that now? You get it? Gotta slow down and let this truck in. It's a New Year's Eve truck. I'm on New Year's Eve. I don't know how to drive on New Year's Eve. I don't know, is it rush hour? Or is it regular, holiday hour? I don't know. So, when I get the weekend off, I know it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So it's 4. Sometimes it's 5, because sometimes I get Tuesday off. Sometimes it's 4, because sometimes I work Tuesday. But I get Thursday, well, as of right now, I got Thursday off because I switched with Bill. But I don't normally ever get a Thursday off. So right now as of right now, it's going to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 5 days off. It could be 6, it could be Tuesday off too. But I was going to try to get Wednesday off. So I was going to ask Bill if he could switch and work Wednesday instead, but he might already be working. I don't know, but because I haven't seen the schedule. You see, he's going to the Packers game. It's in Green Bay, so he's going there. So Friday, he's going to be at the game. It's a night game, so he can't really work Monday unless he was going to drive home after the game, which is, 5-6 hour drive or something like that. That just wouldn't work, so I'm working for him Monday. I'm working for him Monday. Yeah. Working for him Monday. Monday. Working Monday. We're almost home now. We're on this final stretch of 35W going north. They're a mile away from the 694 interchange, Cloverleaf. Got 2 guys coming on from the on-ramp from County E2, and I got to slow down and let them in because they don't know what day it is. Is it Friday? Is this a holiday or is this rush hour? I don't know. I don't know. Nobody wants to play with a Charlie in the box. Nobody wants to play with a Charlie in the box. Yes, I do all different kinds of voices. Yes, I do. I do all different kinds of voices. I do different characters and inflections and stuff. I could do anything. I can do impressions of people. I don't even know who I'm doing an impression of right now. I just do different characters. That's all. I just do different characters. Have you ever heard an effeminate person with a deep voice? Well, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing the effeminate person with a deep voice. I just have a deep voice. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand. Alright, 6:01 p.m. 20 degrees. What did I say when we first started the show? 17? Did I say 17? It's 20 degrees now. It's always warmer in Fridley. It's always warmer and Fridley than it is in Maplewood, St. Paul, East Side, 3M land. It's always warmer in Fridley. It's 3 degrees warmer. That's like the difference between like 92 and 95. Or no, wait. You're in a house in the winter and you got your thermostat, right? It says like 67 in a house and you want it to be 70. That's a huge difference. If it's 67 in your house and you're cold. You're cold if it's 67 in your house. But if it's 70, you're toasty warm, dude. You're like toasty warm, dude. So toasty. Oh. Yeah. We're almost home. I think I want to have pizza tonight because it's pizza night. Pizza night is Friday, but we're not gonna be home tomorrow. We're gonna my sister. I almost said Auntie Jackie's house, but she's not my aunt. You know that she's not my aunt. You know what? Is my sister, not my aunt. So my sister, we're going to my sister's house. So, oh man, my gas is low. Seems like my gas doesn't last as long as it used to, but maybe I just haven't been paying attention. I mean, it's been like a week since I filled it up, and I've been driving to work and stuff, so I'm gonna have to fill it up pretty soon. It's not to the point where it warns you and says ding ding ding. It's like every time that warning comes on about low gas, every time it like scares the crap out of me. I'm like, what the heck is that? Bing 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 bing. It's not just one little nice ding. It's like bing 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 bing. Warning, warning, danger, Will Robinson. Warning. Shut the car down immediately. It's not that to that extent, but it will be if I drive it one more trip to work. We're getting off on University Avenue. That means we're almost home. I'm sure you can hear the blinkers. I'm sure you can hear the engine probably kind of getting quieter because it's not revving up like it was on the freeway. Now we're like, oh come on, dude, get out of my way. I'm trying to look to see the turn. On this turn right on this light, and this car to my left is trying to do the same thing. And they got their nose sticking out in my view. I can't see. And they can't turn because they got to make sure there's 2 lanes are clear. All I got to do is make sure 1 lane is clear. They gotta go wait for 2 lanes to clear. So sit back, get your butt back, and let me quit blocking my view. Now I'm on University. I was joking, by the way. I know you're all kind of silent and thinking I'm yelling and stuff, but that was a joke. I was acting, you know. I was acting. Yeah. Hello there. Yes, I was acting. You say you want to put your coat in the closet first, you say? That was acting. That was improvising, what we do on stage when things are not as how we expected it. That comes from a Carol Burnett skit. A most memorable one, where Harvey Korman and Carol Burnett did the same play over and over again. First they showed us how it is supposed to go, how they've done it over and over again for several times, and how they had it down pat. Well, then it became popular, and then they like, well, we're moving you to a bigger stage, blah 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 blah, you know. So then they're like, have you run through it or whatever? Like, oh, we've got this down, we know this like the back of our hand. But the stage was bigger, right? It was like much bigger, and then everything was spaced out farther, and so they didn't know how to do it because they had to travel like a long way across the stage when normally in the other one it would have been just a couple steps and stuff, you know, like that. All right, that's our show. 6:08 p.m., 20 degrees. Thanks for listening. Merry New Year. Happy Christmas. Good luck in 2016. And I'm shutting it off now.